You know, every time I am depressed or something bad happens to me, I always get this shit where someone comes up to me, puts their hand on my shoulder and says, "You know what, TJ? Chin up, my man, because it's gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay." How the fuck is it gonna be okay? Yeah, when I was a boy about 16 years old, I had me a cow. You know, there's a cattle, you know what I'm talking about? And I named her Betsy, and she was a great cow. And it was just like a pet, just like you have a dog or a cat. I had Bessie. And you know, cow, they's affectionate too, you know. It's not like it's just as friendly as a dog, just as friendly as a cat. It's a friendly animal.
Is this age of vlogging or whatever you want to call it, does that make us more or less self-aware? I mean, the people on the camera, I mean, the people watching, they should be no more or less self-aware than before. But does vlogging, does actually appearing on camera and making video after video, day after day, and watching yourself almost to the point where you become an outsider, where you're looking at yourself and not really seeing yourself, you're seeing the character that you've created. Not an intentionally created character, not a contrivance, but you see your own persona, you see how you try to look to other people, and you see that it's not what you are in your mind. Girls flirt with me, not all the time, but often. You know, not super often. I would say at least once every 2 weeks, I can tell that a girl that I've met in my day-to-day life is being flirtatious. And part of me says, well, maybe I'll give it a shot. It's been a long time since I've been in a relationship. Maybe I'll try being in a relationship again. You know, I've never been good at it. But maybe this time will be different. And then I just think to myself, no, God, because all the shit I gotta go through. Because I know that I'm fat and I'm lazy and I'm ugly and I'm stupid and I'm not that witty and I have all these fucking psychological problems. I'm so weird. It's so hard to get me off sexually because of the strange desires that I have. I've looked around the world and I don't see anything being okay. I see people miserable in failed marriages with stupid, ungrateful kids. I see that by the time I'm 30, I can expect some sort of health problem that I'm going to have to take pills for. If not 30, then 40. If not 40, then 50. And I had to say I was about 10 years old, about 16 years old, I don't know. I had it for a while. It was my favorite pet. And I was this close to that animal. Me and that animal was like this. And, well, come time I was about 15, 16 years old, I got me a job down there at the slaughterhouse, you see? Slaughterhouse. And I was slaughtering cows all day. But you know what, they got this thing, psychologists call it cognitive dissonance, you see? And, you know, I could kill them cows up in the slaughterhouse all day, just take a hammer, bash your fucking heads in, you see? But, you know, I never connected that. Like, I never said, well, these cows is just like Betsy. Until one day my pa brought Betsy over to the slaughterhouse, and I didn't know about it. And I saw Betsy there, I'm like, what the hell is Betsy doing here? So I took Betsy and I brought her home. And my pa, he was furious, whooped my ass. Whooped my ass, said, boy, you weak. You weak. That's just a chunk of meat, that's all that cow is. And you're looking at that, does that make you more self-aware or does that make you less self-aware? Do you actually start to lose yourself in there? And maybe as you lose your delusions about yourself, in a way you actually, as you diminish your identity, you somehow actually attain a greater level of self-awareness since that identity was a delusion to begin with. I gotta explain all that to this chick. I mean, I'm looking at her and she's all smiley and happy and bubbly, but I know that underneath she's got all kinds of fucking baggage as well, and we're two fucked up people in the fucked up world, and then I have to learn to tolerate her, and she has to learn to tolerate me, and the whole time we'll be secretly grating on each other's nerves, and it's really doomed to fail in the first place. But then my mind says, you know, TJ, you can't be so fatalistic. You gotta take a chance. You gotta live in the moment a little bit. You can't be planning for some future horrible bullshit. But I just can't think in those terms. I'm always thinking so far ahead. I'm like, well, it might be fun for a little while, but in the future, fuck. You know, you have to deal with fucking back pain and ulcers and baldness and stupid people, and it doesn't get any better. And you just know that no matter how much you say, I'm never getting married, you're always gonna end up with some stupid bitch. And you're gonna think, well, she's so great, and then, she becomes, well, she's okay, and then it's, fuck, she's an evil bitch, and then it's, god damn, I gotta kill this bitch somehow. And he said, you bring that cow to the slaughterhouse tomorrow, you come back with some steaks. And I did that. I took it down there and I looked Betsy, my pet, right in the eye, and I took that hammer and I bashed her fucking head in. And she's just another cow, just like any other of them. And that's kind of how I feel about the human race, too. Maybe there is no such thing as self-awareness, because maybe there is no true self. Maybe it's all just, it's all haphazard. We're just creating a narrative, There's events and feelings, and we just delusionally construct this coherence to it all that doesn't really exist. And maybe the more we diminish that and the more we slip into insanity, the more we attain real self-awareness. Do you see what I'm saying at all? Maybe just a little? It's just all the same. It just all blends into one thing. We ain't no different cows. And my daddy was right. And I was being soft and he toughened me up. And that's why these kids today can't accomplish nothing, because they all soft. It seems like I'm the exact opposite of most people. It seems like most people, they're able to just say, well, fuck the future, fuck the past. Here's the present. I'm not going to pay attention to precedent. I'm not going to pay attention to what's likely to happen. I'm just going to focus on the here and now. And it seems like that approach is far more successful than mine. Then you watch Forensic Files and you're like, I can't get away with it. They're fucking too smart now. Goddamn forensic evidence. I wish this was 1953. This bitch would be dead already. You know that shit's gonna happen. So where in the course of all of that are things gonna be okay? That's what I want to know. Where in that shit do things become okay? It's okay. That's why in my book I have a chapter where I defend instant gratification, because it seems to me that planning ahead only brings about depression and turmoil and fear and loathing and just self-deprecating bullshit. I wish that I could be one of those people that just looked at every situation and couldn't think more than one step ahead, because I'd be a whole lot happier. If they wasn't soft, they could build things. That's why this country's going to shit. Because, every time some faggot or some nigger wants to get you a little something, you just hold out his hand and we just fucking reach it deep in our pockets, fucking pile money on them sons of bitches. Because that's the kind of country we live in now. God damn it. When your mind just snaps completely and you just don't give a shit anymore, is that when it's okay? It's just like, oh, fuck. Life sucks, but it's okay. Because I've acclimated myself to it. After years and years of being barraged with mundane and stupid trivial bullshit, I've finally accepted it and it's okay. You know what? If that's what you're talking about, then I don't want to be okay. I like being not okay. So, fuck you, okay? I have hand sanitizer. Right here. You see that? Mm-hmm. And I'm not a germaphobe. In fact, I don't give a shit about germs. I mean, okay, the hands, for instance, are the most germy part of the body and all that. I'll just lick them because I don't even give a shit. I don't give a fuck about germs. I don't care what diseases I contract and die of horribly. But I do like to put this stuff on my hands, and it's totally to do with the feeling. It's only that I like how cold it feels against my hands. That's the only reason I use it. Does that make me fucked up? does that, among all the other things that make me fucked up even more? Because it seems like a lot of people, when I tell them that, when I confess it to them, thinking that it's not even one of my crazy things, I get them to look at me like this. Okay, maybe most of those expressions they don't use, but I definitely get this shit. You know, and what the fuck? Is that really so strange to like the feeling of something? I can't enjoy a fucking sensation in this world without someone being like, ah! What the fuck? I mean, come on. Can we just enjoy a little bit of life? I mean, is it so wrong to just like to clip the scissors for the sake of it? I don't need a piece of paper. I just like the way it feels when I make the little clicky noise. You know? Is that so fucking wrong? Does that make me so fucking inferior to everyone else because I'm not a boring fucking asshole that just sits there and politely fucking stares forward?